Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy CeeLo Reckless, and you already know. Excuse me. Alright, so today, this video I got for y'all is a story time. Of course, you already know because you clicked on the video and you saw the title, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. Now, this story is about the time where we was at this party and how if y'all seen in movies how people have a house party when their parents not home because they expect their parents not to get home, and then their parents, so basically this day, it was just a regular day, any old day or whatever people do on a regular day basis. We went outside. Oh yeah, my cousin, if y'all, I talked about him. He was in a few of my old videos. I spoke about him. This was back in the hay time, the hay era. Back when you seen my previous story times, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this was back in the hay era, and basically, yeah, we went outside to hoop this day, and this was the only house that really, people was letting us hoop. So, we had went over there because in the neighborhood I lived in, everybody we knew. Everybody I knew, their parents didn't let nobody come over to play basketball or nothing because they was tripping. I don't know. It's just how it was. And in this neighborhood I lived in, a whole bunch of the houses was the same. Like it wasn't the same house, but it had a similar build. Well, it had the exact same build. Each floor was built the same. The living room, the bedrooms, they was all built the same. The main foundation of the house, and they had the same basement, stuff like that. So his house was built like mine. So in our house we had like this upper loft area where we had our computer and stuff, and in his house he had a hot tub. I don't know how, I don't know why, but he had a hot tub. And this man, he was like, we was outside hooping, and then this day we was like, what happened? Yeah, we was playing basketball, and then we started seeing a whole bunch of people coming on. We was like, what the heck is going on? Why are all these people coming? He was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm having a party because my mom, she ain't gonna get off work until, yada yada yada. And then he was like, y'all wanna come? And then pause. But he was like, do y'all wanna come to the party? I'm not trying to put emphasis on that on purpose, but he was like, do y'all wanna come to the party? And then we was like, sure. We was like, because me and my cousin, we was like 9, 10. Back then, we was like, yeah, we was real young. So we thought we was going to be cooling them. We thought we was cooling. So basically, we went in there, and this man had females all over This man had females all over the house. He had a whole bunch of dudes all over the house. This man was only like, what, 15, 14? Man throwing major parties. This man had females and niggas all in the house. Niggas in his bathtub. I'm talking about some real TV show type stuff. Like, niggas in his bathtub. Shorties in the jacuzzi upstairs. Like, in this little loft area where you could see it from the front room. I'm trying to get as good as a picture I can and put in y'all mind. But this man, like, real deal had a party and invited all these people over there. So, we in there chilling. We played, we was playing a few games back when Super Street Fighter 4, one of those games. It was back when that first came out. And what else? What other games? And then back when Assassin's Creed was out. And another game we played, Assassin's Creed 2, and another game we played was trying to remember what game it was. It was GTA, but I'm trying to remember what it was called. I think it was called like Liberty City Stories or something like that. It was the one with the Ballad of Gay Tony and the Lost and the Damned. And we was playing that Gay Tony jump. And because that used to be the best one. You can get a parachute and all that. But yeah. Besides all of that, so we was playing the game, and we was in there, cooling for a long, for a good 2 hours. I say good 2 hours. Then next thing you know, we see his mama pull up in the driveway. We like, oh snap! Now me and my cousin, she knew us real well, so she wouldn't have said nothing. So we didn't have to get up out of there. But I'm talking about when I say the whole freaking house dispersed. I mean, like they was still trying to get out of the house. Like, I'm talking about when I say niggas was running, jumping off of it, because it was like to get to his house, you had to go up these stairs. Niggas was jumping off of the balcony onto the concrete, then hopping over the fence that's by the concrete. Like, niggas was real deal trying to get up out that jam. And then next thing you know, his mama come in the house with a GameStop bag. We like, dang. Like, in my head, I'm thinking, dang, she came in here really finna surprise them, and they just gonna disrespect her like that. Like, bro, that's bold. And then what else happened? Oh yeah, and then she still saw all these people in there. She like, what all these people doing in my house? Yeah. And then we was like, dang, bro, you know, we just finna go ahead and get up out of there. And then like all you see when we walking out the door, we like, she was like, can y'all leave? And then we was like, yeah, we'll leave. So we walked up out of there. We go outside. All we see niggas hopping over fences, still trying to get up out of there. Like, niggas is really dipping down the street trying to get up out of there. Like, I'm talking about real deal gone on some movie type stuff. Like, if y'all ever seen a movie where people was like running trying to get away from somebody's parents because they was in a party or something like that, I'm talking about like exactly like that. Like, niggas was really not about to get caught. But and then later on that day, we was just chilling. We ended up getting back on that. He didn't really get in trouble because, you know, he was one of those kids. He didn't really get in trouble for. He was one of those kids. You know, those kids that don't really get in trouble for nothing they do. They just, their parents don't really care. Like, that's how he was. That man was like one of those niggas. And then so we went back over there. We was playing the game for the rest of the day, chilling, playing basketball and stuff. But, you know, that's basically the story of what happened. That time we got caught at that party, bro. It was so funny. Like, it wasn't funny in the moment, but like when I look back at it, fool, it's like it's real funny. Like, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna talk about in this video. I'm gonna see y'all next video. Tell me, go ahead, hit that like button. Follow me on Twitter. Y'all already know y'all need to hit me up on Twitter. Please, just follow me on Twitter. It ain't hard. If you ain't got one, please make one, cause that's how y'all gonna be able to keep up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What I have to talk about for this story. I am out. I will see you all later. Yeah. Deuces. Peace.